Ooh. Saffron JT Dubs, what's going on? Worldstone Keep, yeah. So I'm actually going to hit it today. I know usually I'm like, that's too much work, but I'm going to put in the effort today. Actually, slap the Worldstone Keep, allegedly. We'll see what happens. I reserve the right to change my mind at any point. I'll probably have to do something safety-wise with this build, though. Because if I come across souls, I'm just going to get wrecked. I'll probably pull an SOJ and throw on the Wisp, right? And yeah. But welcome in my dudes. Okay, how do you play this game again? I forget. It's been a while. We've got Dry Hills is kind of listed as an okay place, but I'm gonna go check her out here. Turn the music up on my end here a little bit. Don't want those. Up to Johnny, up to no good. What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. Ooh. All right, let's see. Not sure exactly how this area. Let's see. This is P1 at the moment as well. I think I left it on from a video I was recording. Let's go 7. Small Pokemon, yo 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 yo. Oop, I left the area. Should have been paying attention. Welcome in, Sunil. Tommy Fred's Terrain. Welcome in, welcome in. Your videos are great, man. Been watching them for a couple of weeks now, says Cody Royo. Got me back into the game. Ooh, oh my gosh, that's the sickest thing I've ever heard. Got you back into the game, watching some of my videos. Glad you like them. Thank you so much, Cody. Very kind words. Dark Angel, welcome in. Made it to another Sweet Bill stream. Ooh. Appreciate you joining. Welcome in, welcome in. T-Dub on Twitch. Welcome in. Staying warm, you filthy animals. Yeah, it got up to, it's 10 degrees outside right now. What's going on with that group? 10 degrees. I was like, why did I not grab that yet? There he is. I knew there was a champion hiding somewhere over here. Not exclusively, but I'm kind of like sniping champions. Like poll question marks, says Dark Angel? I should get around to that, huh? Nothing's more important about the stream than me putting a poll saying, did you hit the like button? And then only having yes as an answer. There's nothing more important. Wow, this guy is... surviving too much. 10 degrees is what, like -4 Celsius? Perhaps. It was -4, or it was minus. Whoa. It was -2 this morning when I woke up, Fahrenheit. But it's really warmed up now the sun's out. Yesterday it was -4 degrees. Got one of those polar vortexes, you know what I'm saying? T-Dub said killed his first single-player Ubers. Nice, congratulations. 1320p torch. Ooh, yeah, love to hear it. Oop. Kind of forget how these characters where you have to actually literally aim every single attack, how much harder they are to stream. How much harder they are to stream. You can't look away for a second while you're playing. The curse has been lifted. Ooh, by own shadow. You better believe it. And by curse being lifted, Lions guaranteed 100%, no doubt. Lock it, take it to the bank. Super Bowl champions incoming. Allegedly, hopefully. Dark Angel says 10 Fahrenheit, -12 Celsius. Yeah, -12 in those the commie measurements or whatever. We measure in freedom, so Just a joke. Just a joke. Which one's better, Lightning or Nova? I prefer Nova significantly, but against individual targets, Lightning is incredibly more powerful. Like, that's player 7, you're just like one-shotting. I should be hitting, I forgot on higher players counts, I should be staticking. Kind of forgot, not used to it. Snow Apocalypse 2024, yeah. It's actually snow around here, that's crazy. JL says, I was at that game last night. Ooh, sick. Crazy atmosphere. Boy, yeah, I wish I could afford something like that. But yeah, considering like, what do you call it? StubHub or whatever, like the cheapest tickets were like $5.50, like a few days before the game. I don't know if, you know, the Altar or whatever, like, our local sports radio, 97.1, the ticket, they posted a couple days before the cheapest ticket was $5.25, like nosebleeds. Ooh. Bye-bye Cowboys. Yeah. Ooh. I'm fine with that. Boy, they tried taking that game from the Lions last night too. That completely fabricated false start on the offense call when it was actually offsides on the defense. Boy, real rough. I don't know how they are so bad. Crazy. But we overcame, adapt, overcome. We're too much better. Boy, did you guys see, did anybody see how Stafford answered that question from one of the reporters? He was like, how do you feel about the fans in Detroit finally getting their team finally getting a win in the playoffs after like so many years and decades of not getting any wins in the playoffs? And he was like, I really love the players. Like, what? That's not what he asked, dude. Salty. Exciting game. Congrats on the win. Proctober and Duck Allah there. A couple comments. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Refs win. Yeah, I mean, really, that was like the only call. So, I mean, refs aren't perfect, I guess. I should probably take a chill on that. It's not like I'm just some whiner complaining about the refs all the time, huh? See how much the tickets are going for next week? Ah, yeah. Retire? Who needs to do that? Maybe I'll look at these Lions tickets. I mean, not that I'm retiring anytime soon, but I mean, ever. How about those Cowboys, Cullen says. Yeah, how about them, huh? How about them? Yeah, I don't feel bad about them losing, that's for sure. Can you? Not even a little bit. Guys, you know it is. You know this is another SOJ. I can't believe I got another stone. Jordan. Oh, well. Not a stone of Jordan. Nature's Peace. You gotta have one. You gotta have one of these suckers. Neelathak, am I right? So he doesn't blow you up. Boom. Plus some Oak Sage charges. I got several of them at this point, but good in the Sanctuary Hood. What's going on? Running Gargle. What's up? Make sure I didn't say gargoyle. I did read it correctly. Kermit! Yo! What is up, Kermit? Kermit, my man. What's going on? Welcome in. Oopsie. Wrong buttons here. We're in the nosebleed, says JL. 620 after feast. Ugh. Gotcha. Yeah, I couldn't choke that down, that's for sure. Does sound legendary though, for sure. Tommy said he used to be a season ticket holder for the Raiders. $57 a ticket. Yeah, I mean, those were the days, right? Now every event, any event, concerts, sporting events, like even like no-name bands are like $100 a ticket nowadays, I feel. October said he was at the Chiefs game. Did not recommend who yet, because that was a minus like 30 wind chill, right? Yeah, that's a bit much. I mean, if I paid for tickets to something like that, I would definitely go, even if it was minus 30. But like, I feel you. Like, you can't pay that much money and be like, it's cold, I'm not gonna go. But yeah, what's going on here? Do I got the? Oh, I got the wrong hand out. Wrong weapon. Cheers, Sweet Phil and chat. James Davis, what's up? What's up? Welcome in. Eyelashes were freezing. October was at the Chiefs game. I believe it. Oh, I didn't. Oh no, I can see right on the ground. It's not ethereal. You stinking game. Can this thing ever? 221. Not. That's pretty good. But can it ever give me a freaking ethereal Reaper's Toll? One day, some point, please. Eventually, maybe. Not today, but Reaper's Toll still cool. Still cool. Let me look at something real quick here. I do got to do something super important. Make sure you guys hit that like button for me if you could on YouTube, by the way. That effing YouTube algorithm, I hate it, but it does control the world. So man, lightning is super strong, but yeah, having to aim all the time and target each individual monster, struggle's real, am I right? Let's see. I should have just dove down into the thing, the tomb. I shouldn't really run around and clear the whole areas over here. I don't think it's worth it. Everything is too spread out and stuff. Who's in the run for MVP? I mean, it's probably going to be Lamar, isn't it? I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like there's other people that maybe, in my opinion, but who knows. I feel like it's probably going to be Lamar, though. Chroma Quinn said it doesn't let him renew his subscription on YouTube. Man, I don't know. I mean, I can't imagine that. Let me look real quick. I just went and looked in something and it didn't have any membership stuff there, yeah. I know there's join buttons right there on my end, so just with double checking that. Yeah, I don't know. Then maybe there's something, you got a new card and got rid of the old one or something like that, or I don't know. Hopefully it's nothing suspicious going on. Rookie of the year maybe. I could see possibly Laporta getting Rookie of the Year. I mean, he set freaking records, like rookie records that were around for like 30 years and stuff like that. So I'd have to admit, like, he's got to be heavily in the running. I don't even know how to word it. Like, I think Laporta would be the favorite, wouldn't he? What other rookie would be even above him? So. Yeah, these guys. See, this is some of those instances that are like, you wish you just had Nova. Like, you can try to line them up as good as you want with Lightning, but boy, isn't it wild that you know, Lightning was like the strongest for such a long time, and now it's like tough to play sometimes. considering you have something with the area effect of Nova for melting things down. Maybe I'll just turn it down to players 3 here and actually, just to make things easier on myself. Oh, Puka, I forgot about Puka. I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, all right. It's definitely got to be Laporta now, the more I think about it. No doubt in my mind. I mean, yeah, I would have to look at what Laporta's numbers are. I mean, because he's the #1 overall tight end in the league. Like, Pook is great, but is he the #1 receiver in the league this season? I don't think so. But, I don't know. Then people, maybe they'll say tight end's not a valuable enough of a position or something, you know. Very opinion, but... They say Baker Mayfield played well this year. Yeah, what did I hear? Like, some people are saying, like, him for, like, comeback player of the year or something, which I could totally see. With Flacco, like, floundering in that playoff game. I don't know how much... I forget how much they consider at all, like, the playoffs. Or is it just, like, all regular season? I kind of forget, to be honest. Cook is the best as a rookie. Yeah, but like Laporta for tight end, he's #1 in the league, not for rookie tight ends. He's #1 overall tight end in the league. So, boy, that taking Laporta was the only tight end I drafted in fantasy in the Slayers League this year too. I was like, all in, let's go. Unfortunately, I couldn't get him. I wanted to get him in my keeper league too, but I clicked the wrong button. And I accidentally drafted Dalton Kincaid way too early, and I was like, crap, like, why did I have that set? And I got distracted, and then I auto-drafted him when I had him on the queue, but I didn't want to take him right now. I just wanted to keep an eye on him. Yeah, that was disappointing, but... We'll see. Forrest on Twitch said his sub ran out over there. Your Twitch sub. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Where's a good time to progress to lightning from cold, Sorc? I don't know. I would. Did I go this way already? Yeah, I go. To progress from cold to lightning, huh? I mean, you gotta pretty much, you don't have to, but probably like once you get infinity and stuff, I guess. Because if you're going lightning without infinity, you pretty much have to just do like the arcane sanctuary, and you don't really have a lot of other options. It's like arcane sanctuary with lightning, and then like the countess, and that's like almost all you can do. With some exceptions, you can do eldritch and shank and stuff like that, but... Ooh, 240s, dang. I guess with Sunder Charms you can do some other places a little bit more too, but... I'll be honest though, like, yeah, the more I play Lightning, and I hadn't played in a long time, the more I play Lightning, the more I like Nova, I'm gonna be honest, so... Neolithek fine with lightning? I guess that's kind of probably true. Budget running Neolithek is always a tough one though. I feel like going into having a budget, anything running Neolithek, you just got to assume you're gonna die like every 1 in like 20 runs or something like that. Just because he'll catch you, or there'll be those succubi or something, and then, you know, something will happen. Maybe that's just me though. Cheat Up said he made a switch when he made Crescent Moon. And under 75 Sunday really helps switching from a blizzard or some sort of cold sorceress to lightning you're talking about. That's a good point, yeah. I guess if you get a Sunday and a crescent moon. But like I said, I would honestly probably prefer Nova personally, but Nova's really not great for like Mephisto or Endaro, stuff like that. Rocking energy shield? Nah, with Nova or with lightning, you don't have enough points left over to rock energy shield. It's another one of the reasons I like Nova a lot more, because you get extra survivability from the energy shield, obviously. So I guess I kind of run around, take out these champions, and kind of restock my full rejuice. Yeah, forget those guys. What's the next build, Phil? Great question. Great question. I don't know that I necessarily have a plan yet. Don't know. Maybe I won't do anything new. Maybe I'll jump back to slapping stuff with like an item find barb or Nova or something. Man, I really want to get the Tyrell's Might, but that's another thing too. If I played a build that was faster, or let's just like easier to play so I could play faster, you know, I'd be more likely to find the Tyrell's Might. I'm probably not going to, so I'm not getting my hopes up, but I would really love to be able to like get lucky and find it before the ladder reset, which probably ain't gonna happen, but I would like to give myself the best opportunity for that to happen. But yeah, it could be a very long time before I get lucky enough to find it, but Blizz looks less painful than lightning. It's just a different type of playstyle. Lightning is more powerful generally, but
made affiliate and less than 100 hours on YT. You were a big inspiration. Let's go o a a a a a a h h h.
Let's go a h h h h h. Thank you so much, Kermit, for 15 months of Slayership. Ooh. Appreciate you. And congrats on YouTube affiliate, you say, huh? Nice. Congratulations and thank you for the 15 months. Kermit the Killer. Boy, I'm actually getting kind of hot here. I gotta take that up. It looks sick, but I know I mentioned this before, but yeah, when it's really cold outside, my basement gets really hot. And when it's less cold outside, my basement gets colder. Because the thermostat is upstairs and not down here. Twitch affiliate. Okay, yeah. There. When I said it, I was like, wait, hold on a second. But, gotcha. When I said, but yeah, congrats on the Twitch affiliate. Yeah, it's got, I don't know, maybe I just hit metapause or something. I just have hot flashes. I don't know what's going on here. Super hot. Oh, it's coffee. YouTube next. Yeah, you only need like 30 more subscribers or something, I thought I seen. So putting in the work, huh? Putting in the work. Small said I'll find it off stream just before reset. I used to think you're okay, Smolps. I don't know anymore. T-Dub from a minute ago talking about the when to switch to lightning and stuff like that. Yeah, basically farming keys with my Nova Sorceress right now. He says, great at that. On the hunt for a Sorc torch. Best of luck on that one. Yeah, running, I'm sure someone's done it before, but man, I couldn't imagine the struggle of running like torches with a Nova Sorceress. That'd be so painful. Oop. Is there an off-the-wall build that you've done that smacks but regretted once hitting Nightmare, Phil? Regretted once hitting Nightmare. I don't know. I don't really view the game that way, I guess. Most of the builds I quote-unquote try, I don't like try them in normal and then get to Nightmare and it doesn't work that great. I kind of generally always kind of do the same thing when I go on a playthrough. Like, you know, I go with whatever, usually on every character, like the fire builds is the best. So there's definitely been builds I've been like, you know what, I think this is gonna work out for ladder start, like with the budget gear and stuff and this and that, it'll be cool. And then I got to hell difficulty and it was like trying to farm with it and I was like, eeh, this is less fun than I thought it'd be. Which pretty much any assassin build, pretty much. And then really don't like assassin builds, come to find out more and more of playing them. Like the most hardcore, like the most late game, like they can be fun, I guess, with the best possible gear, slapping everything, but man, all the budget gear, like assassin builds, I just have not had fun with the ones I've played. Oh, Grimal! Oh! At least can be ethereal. Let's make it, well, you know. Good old Windhammer, though. Ooh. Ogre. Haha. How much fill I get this weekend? Not a crazy ton of snow. I mean, what is it? Maybe like 6 inches or something like that, but super cold. Like it was -2 this morning. Any prediction on the next ladder reset? Running Gargoyles asks. Prediction? Mid-February, I guess. But don't know anything at this point. I think that's pretty much what everyone said, just based upon the timeline of when it should be, so. Talking about, T-Dub said, talking about Nova going after the torches. Like, that sounds miserable. You got a smiter of some kind now, yeah. Highly recommend. Oh, just switch to the Flare Jungle. Yeah, I mean, there's what, a bunch of little loser flayers everywhere. Could be all right, I guess. If you can find anything. Oh boy. Gonna be, everything's gonna be too spread out or something. Not a great map, maybe. Yeah, we'll see if I decide I want to do this one or not. It's obviously not as good as some of the other Terror Zones, but maybe we'll just do it for the funsies, huh? Is Skull Collector rare? It's kind of rare. Not really used at all, really. Pretty much none of the staves are really used except for outside of like meme situations. There could be an argument in certain cases for obsession, I guess, but it's so hard to make, like finding yourself a Zod and then finding like the sick base for it is the struggle, but whoa, well, glitch in the matrix there. Yeah, definitely running G. We'll go with. I don't know why I don't like the constantly saying gargle. Don't like it. Yeah, if you're a Hammerden, you can kind of rock a little bit of everything. Swirling Crystal, give me a 2/2/2. Tal's Orb. 2. 1/1. Not great, but good old Tal's Orb. Little neat, I guess. Little neat, I guess. But 2/1/1, I already got perf, so that no need to really worry at this point. Favorite Paladin build? Nothing crazy. Probably just I do like the Fist of the Heavens. Haven't played it a ton yet, but I'm doing this next ladder. I'm starting with Fist of the Heavens Paladin, so maybe that, maybe Hammer, I don't know. because I haven't done Fist of the Heavens a ton, I've done a little bit, but not a ton. Maybe starting off this next ladder, going from budget to working my way up would give me more of an insight on how I really feel about it. Because, you know, I've played budget versions on single player here to test out and do for videos, and I've done the endgame versions, but to actually go get the budget stuff and then the endgame stuff yourself is always a little bit different, right? Bowsmiter Kilohertz says, yeah, definitely, yeah. If you go Fist of the Heavens, usually that's one that there's so few points you got to put into synergies and stuff, and Fist of the Heavens with less Holy Bolt, I mean. I always say the wrong one there. There's so many points left over, yeah, you can, even just 1 point into Smite can really just do work with Crushing Blow in certain super budget options of gear, but yeah, for sure, for sure. Oh. Ooh, come on, come on. Ew. That I was starting Barb this ladder? No, that was last ladder. The last season I started with Barb and I farmed Trav until I got runes or whatever. That wasn't that was not this one. Respect for the Lions breaking the drought, Buffalo fan says. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Hopefully those hopefully Buffalo's D does really good tonight. I actually have a DraftKings lineup that's doing pretty solid right now, and I have Buffalo D going tonight. Probably not doing good enough to win first place or anything, but like, let's say in a hypothetical situation, something crazy happens and Buffalo's defense gets like 2 touchdowns, I'll probably win like $100 or something. So I really want that to happen. Ooh, get out of there. Gross. Where was the place? Oh, it's right here. I don't want to do this, do I? Isn't there like dolls that charge at you and blow up in your face? I'll tempt my fate here. Where are these dolls at? I thought my mercenary blew up there for a second. Got a little scared. Remember the rumor Act 6? Yeah. That might have been a little, that might have been my bad. The Act 6 rumors. Oopsie. Ooh. Actually, ghost down here, right? Hyrule City. Maybe. Yeah, I guess you never really farmed down here. Those green ghosts look kind of goofy. How about some martial art assassin builds? Nah. I just don't like assassin personally. Don't like him. If you lose, fire McDermott. Well, yeah, if you lose to the Steel at Pittsburgh and Mason Rudolph led Steelers, oh my gosh. They're going into the playoffs like, who should our quarterback be? I don't know. Which, kind of funny, kind of plays to my notion that I got a lot of pushback on about how the quarterback, we'll call it overrated. Not that they're not important, but maybe they're not the end-all be-all as far as it comes to building a team. Trying to think what let's see. Yeah, isn't it? Because it's crazy. Like, we'll even think of the Rams, for example. I wish, obviously, when you look in retrospect and go back, there's no possible way of knowing, but I wonder how good the Rams would or would not have done if they would have just, like, committed to Goff the way that we did instead of... Yeah, I'm not really liking that. Let's just go... I think I'm just going to go to the pits. Do something a little... not too difficult. If they would have really... Because even that last season, when they traded for Stafford, man, they were, like, benching Goff to start that whatever, something Wofford dude. And then he got hurt, and they put Goff back in, and then they started Wofford in the playoffs, and they were losing so bad that they benched Wofford, put Goff back in, and then it was like, what are they doing? Like, literally, the Lions would not be as good as they are now if they would have kept Stafford, for sure. Like, if you think about it, I've definitely... most of you that are into football probably had seen stuff like this, that they literally took either the draft picks they got from them or traded, like, some of the players or draft picks or whatever they got from them and got other people. They got, like, 7 starters for Stafford. Like, literal starters on their team. Bananas. They did get the Super Bowl, so you can't take that away from the Rams, right? But just always wonder what they would have done if they would have kept Goff. Do I prefer Sorc to Pit Zerker? Just curious. Do I prefer it? I mean, for specifically running the pits, I mean, like, holy grailing, the Pit Zerker is, like, the greatest, bar none. So, just personal preference, which one is more entertaining to play or whatever, or... I preferred playing Nova, I guess, but there's no doubt if you're, like, if you got a min-max Pit Zerker and you're, like, in the zone, like, really grinding it out, Pit Zerker is the GOAT. I just like, you know, I'm so lazy, you know, I just really like not having to aim on Nova. You just kind of, you know, it's like throwing hand grenades. You just gotta get close. Doesn't gotta be perfect. Gotta get close. Big fan of that on here, so that's a Nova. Will said he 100% thinks Stafford's better than Goff. It's possible. It's possible. But, cost, it's kind of like a cost-benefit analysis. Like, do you think Stafford is worth more than Goff and Laporta and Kirby Joseph and, like, there was literally like 7 guys we have starting, including guys on defense. Jack Campbell, and you know, there's literally, if you count Goff, I think there's 6 people that are starting on our team, or having just Stafford and then like a bunch of people that you'd have to be bringing up off the practice squad to play or something. You know what I mean? That's kind of what I'm saying. But I don't think it's clear cut. Like, there is no doubt today that Stafford is much better than Goff. I don't think there really is, but. Sebastian, keep up the content. You a star. Ooh, appreciate you. Very kind of you. Very kind of you. Just the fact that there's so many starters for the Lions that we got out of that deal, and it's not even like, yeah, Stafford's definitely way better than Goff. Like, I don't think everybody would agree with that. Just that right there, I feel like the Lions came out huge in that deal. But I mean, they did win a Super Bowl, so you can't really, you know, it's tough to be in that other situation. You're winning a Super Bowl. Like, I wouldn't do that. Sebastian says, Phil, I've been really enjoying off single player, and last night I got a short power outage. My character poofed. Oof. Now, did you just start the character, or did you have it and you've been playing it for a while and it poofed, Sebastian? Because that's rare to happen. Like, I've never had that happen to me before. Like, if you're playing and you never save and quit, like, let's say you're playing for like 4 hours and you get all the way through hell and halfway through nightmare, and then your computer shuts off and you lose everything. But it's not common for your computer just to randomly delete all of your stuff. If that's the case, it's just gone. You definitely, and if you have anything that you definitely don't want to ever have anything bad happen to, you copy and paste the save files into a USB. This is kind of something you can look up. It's super easy to do. You just gotta look up where the files are at. But if they're gone, unfortunately. Sorry to hear that, but I think he'll make a 6-isted sword. Talking to me, for me. Do I have? Oh no, wait, I don't have one, do I? I mean, maybe eventually. I don't really have a use for one at this very second, but I don't remember why I didn't make a 6-isted crystal sword. I think I cubed up all of my ist runes or something to get higher runes, and then I was like, oh, I don't have 6 of them yet. Oopsie. I don't remember what situation that happened for now. Or if maybe I just didn't have a 6-socketed sword laying around. Because I was gonna make one and then I didn't. I don't know if I will or not. It's not a huge deal. Because anytime you're using that much magic find anyways, it's like, how much more am I gonna find with 750 magic find from having a 6-isted sword rather than the, you know, instead of 650 magic find, throw on an Alibaba and you'll have 635 or whatever it is. Like, you know, who really cares? Or 615 or whatever it is, you know. At that point, the diminishing return on magic find is so low that it's, you know, not particularly significant, I feel. Gal back in the house. Uh-oh! You guys should be more generous with the like button, she said. Getting called out. Getting called out by the boss. Fellas. Gotta get that like button. Gotta get those rookie numbers pumped up, fellas. Yeah, I see what you're saying there, Will. You know the reason Stafford has to throw so often? We kind of come across it in Detroit because they're always losing after the first half because they don't score any points in the first half and then they got to throw a whole bunch. I don't know necessarily how that went necessarily this year, but that's how it always was in Detroit. I'm not saying he's bad either. Not saying he's bad. Make sure we get this clear. Not saying he's bad at all. Wish said he was an interception magnet. Sometimes. Yeah, and that's what I like for the Rams. I obviously don't watch every single game anymore, but yeah, there was reason we called him Stat Padford for a reason, because he was always padding his stats in the fourth quarter when he had already thrown 2 pick sixes, and then all of a sudden he throws for 300 yards in the fourth quarter because they were down by 4 touchdowns, and then they end up losing by 2 touchdowns. I thought it was pretty cool with the Lions that, let's see, what is it? Montgomery and Gibbs. What was the stat? It's slipping my mind now. Two players had two running backs with over 1,000 yards rushing or something like that on the same team. Or I don't know if it was 1,000 yards rushing or 1,000 yards of offense. I can't remember which one. It's kind of neat. I wasn't sure what was going to happen with Gibbs because he's obviously talented, but then they weren't playing him a lot at the beginning of the year, and then they were more, and so. Be right back going to YouTube to drop a like. Cheat up, what a legend. Ooh. What a legend. Love to hear it. Street Gatto, I don't, your comment there on Twitch doesn't, can you actually have shit in Detroit? I don't know what that means. You have to phrase that in more proper English, I think. Boy, that is great. I got a gem shrine right here. I wonder, just out of curiosity, it was twice in a row with a gem shrine. I'm not generally going to do this, but just for S's and G's here for a second. I wonder if I just... a short with over 23,000 views. I mean, that's not really, in my opinion anyways, that's not really too crazy or whatever. Like most of my regular videos. Yeah, this is what I talked about before, Kermit. Like that 23,000 views on a short. I got one with like 60 something. The most I've ever made on a short is like $3. Like shorts don't pay anything. So it's like kind of, oh, it's a poison one now. I thought I figured, I was like, oh man, I could just spam this. Not that it'd be that crazy, but you know what I'm saying. Will said he thought it was 1,000 yards from scrimmage, talking about, yeah, maybe, definitely something like that. I could not misremember. I could have forgotten or whatever you want to call it. So it was something though. I forget, you know, like no one had done it since the merger or something. I forget exactly what it was. But with Laporta, like setting the, you know, they do that, and then Amon-Ra had the most 100-yard games this season for a receiver. Laporta, yeah, like I said, Laporta set the record. It was like the first time since the merger that two running backs in the same team had over 1,000 yards of offense or something like that. It was just kind of cool that stuff kind of came together or whatever. The Lions went for it on 4th down more than higher percentage than like ever in the history of mankind, especially when they shouldn't. Oh my gosh, I'll never forget how surprised I was that one time when they were on like their own 28-yard line and they went for it on 4th down. It was like 4th and 4 and they fake punted. I was, what? This guy's a lunatic. It was like the 4th game this season or something. Not about the pay, it's about the eyes. Yeah, I know we've talked about it before. I don't view shorts the same way that you do. We definitely have a little differing opinion on that one. Out of, you know, I've done enough of them that, you know, I'll look at it and, you know, 60,000 views. Oh, I got 6 more subscribers. That's cool. You know, not really. I don't, part of it too, it's just, I don't particularly like shorts and stuff either. So maybe it's something along those lines too. I don't see the point of just mindlessly scrolling through a billion short videos. So it could be some of that on my own end, a personal. What, I don't know what word I'm trying to say. I'm not that smart. I'm not good with words. I have no bias against it. There you go. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe. Could be. Joshua, yo, fellow Slayer, what's going on? Welcome in. Why are the D2 servers down? No idea. I'm offline single player, so T-Dub says, oh, servers aren't down. I'm on single player. I don't know. I'll check right after this run here, and we'll see maybe if they're down for me too. Could be a regional issue. It could be maybe they're adding in all the new content or something that they're adding in, or kind of a joke, by the way. Maybe they're adding in that Act 6 expansion finally. Scott DeLoof, welcome in. It was just up a second ago, so when I logged in, well, that was 50 minutes ago now, huh? Wasn't it? How about that? So yeah, I guess it's down now. So James said his state doesn't have a team, just college. Gotcha. Oh, why did I just click on that again? Now it's stuck. I didn't mean to do that. I don't know why I did that, but They're adding aloof filters to Saffron. Ah! Maybe. Could be. Could be. Act 6 expansion, don't play with me yet. No, definitely a joke, fellas.
The monastery.
Definitely a joke.
On Dario's stronghold.
I would be shocked if there was some Act 6 expansion, to say the least. What's the MF on that Sorc? Great question. I forget what it is now. 283. A perfectly satisfactory number. Not too high, not too low. Not that it can really be too high, but you know what I'm saying. Go Packers. Yeah, Packers. Wow, that was a shocking one. That was pretty shocking, yeah. Boy, Jordan Love, though, huh? Unexpectedly, kind of getting it done, I guess you could say. He might be somebody I'm looking at getting on my fantasy team next year. I feel like he's not going to be super high, highly drafted. Christian Watson's going to be hopefully a little more healthy next season, so he can have that speedster out there. That 6'4", 225-pound like fastest guy in the NFL, almost super fast guy at least. On top of that, Romeo Dobbs had a game of his career last night, or Saturday. I forget what day it was on, but Jaden Reed is promising, to say the least. He looks pretty good. Yeah, the Packers. Aaron Jones, I'm not sure about him though, man. He looks good, but he's going to be 29 next season, and that's like over the hill for running backs. And AJ Dillon's a joke, obviously. So I don't know what's going on with that situation. Aaron Jones was hurt all season again, totally effing over my fantasy team. Thanks a lot, Aaron. But yeah, we'll see. I think if Aaron Jones can stay healthy next year, their offense is going to be bananas. I think they can get it done without Christian Watson, but I didn't know that, you know, obviously Jaden Reed was going to be coming on like he did. And Dobbs is kind of a, you know, he's kind of a possession receiver. Like he's like a, I would say like a Amon-Ra light. But yeah. Yeah, it looks like all the online servers are down for D2R. I play single player here, though, so. Texans threw a beating on the Browns. Yeah, that was a shocking one, too. My gosh, I thought the Browns defense was going to... I thought they were better than that. You know, I'm not a Browns defensive expert or anything, but... Undead Arrow said he's a Dallas fan. Upset over the weekend. Now you're gonna be a Texas fan. Nice. Yes, Stroud. Boy, rookie quarterbacks nowadays, huh? Young quarterbacks coming on. Pretty wild. I don't know. I almost can't believe he's that good. But I don't know what. I mean, I guess he is just freaking good. I'm very leery of like young quarterbacks like coming on and having some big games. A lot of times too. I don't know about a lot of times, but sometimes they'll have that rookie season. Usually it's a few games. This is why I was initially really leery. They have a few really good games, and then maybe a couple of really good games, and then defensive coordinators get tape on him, like, oh, he always looks like this and does that, and then all of a sudden they suck. You know, enter Sam Howell, Will Levis having a couple really good games. Howell a few more, but he would just sling, and they'd have terrible defenses. But yeah. We'll see. It's going to be very interesting if Stroud. I definitely wouldn't mind having him on my fantasy team next year, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens. Kevin P. Oh, thank you so much, my man. Coming to the $20 super chat. Ooh, on YouTube. Let's see how far behind YouTube is this time. Sometimes they take forever to pop these things up, but thank you so much. Appreciate all the tips and vids. You legend. Ooh, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for watching. Hitting the like button, all that good stuff. Supporting the channel. Because of legends like you, I can keep making these videos and streaming and stuff. So thank you so much, Kevin P. Chase says not on PS5. So Chase says, let me know if I'm reading that right, Chase. Maybe it was from a minute ago, the comment, but yeah. So PS5 servers are still up and running, but on PC we're down, so that's interesting. Yeah, okay. Undead Arrow talking about CJ Stroud said he's killing it. Yeah, I mean, he is for sure. He is for sure killing it. No doubt. Boy, and that playoff game was something else. I didn't watch it, but just looking at the stats, I'm like, what? What? Like, how are they? Of course, the Texans, I think the Texans had 2 pick sixes in that game too, so. Yeah.
Kevin P donated $20 through Super Chat. Appreciate all the tips and bids.
Once again, thank you much. Kevin P. What a legend. Undead Arrow says, I was surprised. Like it though, it would take a couple of years for him to get adjusted, but he didn't take much time at all. Yeah, that's what's, I don't know, it's kind of suspicious. I don't know. The Browns got a good defense. I don't know. I always just lean towards rookie quarterbacks like regressing after they have like some really good success early on, you know? I feel like that's generally what happens. I'm trying to think who didn't do that, because even like, you know, people who come right in, like Patrick Mahomes, he sat for a year, right? Love sat for a year. Who come in rookie year and just killed it and kept killing it forever? Say like Herbert, but Herbert's even like, people are talking about Herbert maybe being a bust essentially, and like, I don't know if Lamar came in and played right away. Let me see here. I mean, trying to think who. I know Stafford did, but we know how that turned out. 12 years and not making the playoffs. Glad to see the Lions get the win, just because it's been such a long time. Yeah, it has been. And thank you so much. Yeah, the Lions deserve it. A playoff victory. Ooh, love it. That's our Super Bowl right there. No, it's not our Super Bowl. We got the Super Bowl to be our Super Bowl. Jiu-Jitsu says, let's go Lions too, as well. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah. Do I have a budget hammered in guide? Sorry, I missed, let's see, Micah Ebert. Budget hammered in guide. There is somewhere on my channel. I'm pretty positive. I don't know. It's hard to remember now that I've been making videos for like 4 years now. Like, what video did I make 2.5 years ago? You know, it's hard to remember, but I'm pretty sure I've done a budget. Pretty sure I got like I did a series of videos that was essentially like mega budget builds that wreck. Pretty sure. And I'm pretty sure I did a hammered in one. But it's pretty much just like, it shows you where to put your skills, and then it's like, you just grab the basic caster stuff, you know, spirit sword, you know, a budget spirit shield, like a lore helm, you know, stuff like that. Caster belt, make it happen kind of thing. So Tom Brady came in as a rookie and went ham. Not a lot of people like Tom though. Yeah, I mean, I guess he kind of did. I mean, he didn't start instantly, but I mean, what was it, halfway into the season he started starting, I think. I don't think it was right off the bat necessarily. I know he took over for Drew and Bledsoe when he got hurt, right? But yeah, he was, yeah, I mean, kinda. It's a pretty good one, I guess. He's all right. Tom Brady, he was all right. But Crown Shield could be a good base, maybe. Enhanced damage, no good. We don't want that. That malarkey out of here. Saffron says budget hamburgers, just a double spirit. Yeah, I mean, pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. Double spirit. Maybe a suicide branch if you really want to get that FCR up. Undead Arrow talking about the Texans up here a minute ago, saying, yeah, if he keeps it up, they'll definitely be the front runners. Maybe. Yeah, boy, I'm real curious to see how the rest of the playoffs here go. if he ever, like, quote unquote gets exposed or something, you know, like if CJ Stroud does have a little slip or not. But yeah, it's just, I just always lean on the side of rookie regression, to be honest, because I feel like it usually, hard to say though, hard to say. Hope I don't hope he regresses or whatever, but oh, Lions next year as well. Yeah, Lions are going to be, I'm not sure what's going to go out, because Goff is going to need, I think we might have him for one more year here, so we might be okay, but he's gonna need to get paid like 50 million a year or something, and I don't know that I want to do that, to be perfectly honest. Fred said Mahomes came in the last game of the season and beat Denver. I mean, it's hard to, I guess I don't know the circumstances there. Was the last game important for Denver there, or for Kansas City? I guess I don't really know. It is kind of, maybe it is ringing a bell that he came in the last game of the season, but I know you're a big Patrick Mahomes fan, so it's hard to, you know, I don't know. Cameron says Texans are notorious for fumbling the quarterback situation. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like as long as they don't just like trade him or something, I don't see how they could really mess up Stroud. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, we'll have to see. It's pretty much just if there is some way that defenses quote unquote figure him out or whatever is the main thing, I think. Oh, I thought there was something up here I should be looking for. Oopsie, guess I shouldn't have wasted my time. Casey rolled first fortitude with an ethereal superior. Great. Auburn. 2300 defense. Ooh, nice. Nice. Southern Pacific said no, it was a meaningless game. I mean, that's kind of what I thought, but I didn't know. Like, obviously I couldn't remember that far back. I kind of didn't remember that he had played the last game, whatever, but Alibaba. That's another one I'm interested in seeing what's going down here with Kansas City, since they've kind of been on the struggle bus this season. I did hear something, I'm sure Fred, you also had heard this, that Travis Kelce sometime was asked or said blah blah blah, and he pretty much essentially said 100% guaranteed he's going to be back at least next season, like he has no plans on retiring. I'm like, oh, that's interesting, because you're going to be 35. Pretty wild, you know, but I mean, I guess if you're still doing good, right? So Kermit talking about the Texans and quarterback situation. They're the Texans, don't worry, they'll find a way. Boy, I think Cleveland fumbled the Deshaun Watson situation more than the Texans did. My God. I don't know that was necessarily the Texans' fault, because Deshaun Watson was good, right? But then that whole situation was out for like 7 years, suspended or whatever, but yeah. Fred said he heard the same thing. Kelce does want to come back. Yeah. And not that, I guess not that it's shocking he wants to come back. I don't know. It's just being that old, playing in the NFL. He doesn't necessarily like take huge hits or anything, I guess, a lot. So he kind of has the, well, he does a little bit. He's a tight end, but they need to get themselves a wide receiver, though. I mean, Rice looking good. Pacheco's beast. Love Pacheco. But yeah, it seems like they just can't quite get it together fully this season yet. I guess it only matters once if you're in the playoffs and you're still in. That's all that matters, right? But see what they do. Undead Arrow says most large charms aren't worth picking up the inventory space. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel nowadays. There's literally like no instance I would use a large charm, because it's like, in order to put a large charm down here, I'd have to take off a skiller, and what would I honestly do? Like, would you rather have a skiller or some large charm? Like, nope. And that's how it is almost all instances. Yeah, there's some attack rating, max damage, large charms, I guess, that could be good in instances, I guess. You know. Not instances that I play. Ray Rice is an insult. It's oh, did I say Ray Rice? Oopsie. Could have happened to any of us. Ray's short for Rashid, right? Like Ray Sheed, Ray, I think, maybe. All right, I gotta hold on a second. Rashid Rice, I want to apologize, like sincerely. I did not mean to call you Ray Rice, okay? Oopsie. Honest mistake, fellas. Honest mistake. Tony Gonzalez played till he was 38. Yeah, I guess that is true, but let's see. Tony Gonzalez. I'm trying to remember what he did. His last like 3 years though, he was like irrelevant though, right? I'm trying to remember. Obviously, that was a minute ago. Many minutes ago, in fact. I feel like there are kind of a lot of tight ends that do that, like Hall of Famer tight ends that they end up playing like 3 or 4 extra years, like on some team that then everyone like forgot they even played for. Oh, masteries. Dang, man, skiller with hit recovery. But it's masteries. I mean, it's still cool. Get a skiller with, man, and hit recover on it too, bro. Kind of a painful one to get a rough skill like that, but it's still cool. Still cool for sure. Man. It's too bad. YOLO. If only it wasn't masteries. You ain't kidding. Fred said pedestrian yardage, but more touchdowns. Like later you're talking. Gotcha. Guess we'll definitely hang on to it, but masteries, bro. Oh well. Kermit saying what Watson was awesome for the Texans till he got in trouble. Yeah, for sure. And that's kind of why, man, Cleveland gave up so much to get Watson. They gave him like 200, I don't know the number, but some hundreds of millions of dollars guaranteed, and then real rough. Real rough, Cleveland. Aren't masteries the one best for the barb? I don't think so. Could be wrong. Feel free, anyone, to correct me there by I mean, I guess it would be combat skills, but most of the time for barbs, really to be honest, on skillers, a lot of times for barbs, you just do max damage, like small charms and stuff. Magic Find charms. Now, if you're talking something for PvP, I mean, I don't generally speak on that stuff because I don't do it. But LLD's mastery, says James. Okay, yeah, definitely something like that I would not usually have knowledge on. If I do, it's kind of random PvP knowledge that I just had heard around. High levels combat. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, James. Does NFL have a cap? Yeah, they got a salary cap, yeah. People always end up finding a way to finagle around it, though. What they do is a lot of teams, like every season, their biggest paid people, they just go, you know what, let's restructure your contract. This season, we're going to pay you $0 in salary, but we're going to give you a $50 million signing bonus. And this is an exaggeration, but this is the kind of shenanigans they do. So they're still paying you the same amount of money, but instead of calling it salary, they call it a signing bonus. Or they make it like, we're not going to pay you this much salary, but we're going to pay you an incentive. If you play, like, they'll do incentives for, like, hey, if people hit 1,000 receiving yards, this receiver will make an extra 500,000 this year, or so, and stuff like that. If you score 8 touchdowns, or if you play 50% of the snaps for the team, you'll get $1 million bonus, like something like that. Well, they'll make it like, oh, if you play 1 snap for the team, we'll give you a bonus of $50 million, stuff like that. Just shenanigans, you know. Loophole. So they do stuff like that all the time. But yes, there is a salary cap in the NFL. The weather's going to prevent you from streaming. Your up is only 6. What? Wow. Unfortunate. Let's see. Kermit, you're in Texas. Is it freezing in Texas? It must be, huh? Must be. Yeah, Undead Arrow up here kind of said what I was saying there. He give them bonuses on contracts instead of salary. Yep. Exactly. Fred said, my boy Mason from the Fantasy Flock said they need to recognize. He said they were going to be 8 and 9. And you nailed their record exactly. Oh, Mason. Yeah. A lot of times, and the thing is with him too, I almost never actually take those people's advice. I like listen to him. He's kind of entertaining. He talks good, and the way he lays it out. What I do is I hear the information that they say and then kind of come up with my own opinion, because they're always wrong. But the thing is that they get the information together, compiled, and they say it about, and then you can look at the video and only look up the players that you want to hear about right now. You know what I mean? So yeah, as for record, I don't take their knowledge on the game, including like him, any more so than like mine. But he does have the time to find the information. So yeah, because I mean, like the same thing. Like all season, he had Bijan Robinson listed at like the 3rd running back, like on every week and stuff like that, because he's a huge Bijan fan. You know, he's biased just like everybody else. But yeah, I'll be honest. Before the season, I wasn't sure. I was hoping they would do good, but I'm always so. Being a Lions fan, we're pretty traumatized. You know, we don't. You know, you gotta keep yourself guarded so they don't hurt you again. You know, you don't want to get hurt. Atomic says hopefully the servers are back up soon. Yeah, hopefully. I'm on single player, obviously, so I'm unaffected. One of the many reasons single player is so god tier. But yeah, hopefully they're up for you guys. Hate to hear Slayers not being able to slay. Am I right? Real rough. Real rough. Premise is down here. Sheets. Oh, sleep that froze everything. Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, that's a rough thing in the South when they get stuff like that, because they don't know how to, or they don't have things set up to handle the cold like that. So unfortunate. Fred said he's been spoiled in recent years. The Chiefs sucked for a good long while. Yeah, I suppose that is kind of true. Trying to think. Let's see. I don't remember if they were actually good when they got the Chiefs got Joe Montana. Were they actually good at that point, or did they stink with Joe Montana? I don't remember. I remember he was on what was it, NFL 95, maybe. Undead Arrow says the Browns have it the worst. You know what? I heard a funny stat. Unexpectedly, I would have never guessed this, to be honest. Currently, after the Lions won last night, now the Miami Dolphins have the longest playoff victory drought streak in the NFL right now. I wouldn't have thought that. But yeah, the Browns have had a struggle bus, right? They Cleveland leaves. Instantly within like a couple years win the Super Bowl as Baltimore. You know. Real rough. Then they get their team back, but they've not been good ever since then, essentially, right? They draft Johnny Manziel. They have 800 quarterbacks in like a couple of years. Real rough. Fred says, "You're welcome, Dolphins fan." Yeah. Yeah. Well, wasn't just taking shots at Dolphins fans or anything, but just thought that was interesting. Wouldn't have suspected it. The Dolphins see, if someone, without knowing that, if someone asked me, I would have thought that in the last, like, I thought last year they won a game or something. But I'm obviously incorrect. That would be an incorrect thought there. Undead Arrow saying Marino, one of the best quarterbacks to never win the Super Bowl. Right. Yeah. That's kind of got to be true, right? They had some crazy good teams down there. Fake low rune got me good. I forget, can these be? Forget if those, which base that is that can get the lowest one that can get good stuff on it. I'm mad at you, Sacred Armor. I'm mad at you. If only I had one more magic find, that could have been it. Keegan, what's going on? Best drop of the day. No great luck so far. I don't remember. Something not super spectacularly great, but kind of hit recovery skiller or like Owl's Orb or something probably. Hardcore self-found. No, this is softcore, by the way. Not much of a hardcore player. Makes it too hard to read chat. I like reading chat, hanging out with y'all, answering questions, or just responding to overall shenanigans. Undead Arrow, see, I'm not surprised they're another one of the great teams of the past, but haven't won it anytime soon, essentially. Paraphrasing, but yeah, I thought that they did something last year with Tyreek, and I thought they won a game or something, but yeah, just, nope, they didn't. Wrong again, Phil. IC said just Googled Michigan weather, even worse than German weather. Yeah, it's pretty cold. I mean, it got up to like 10 here, so not too bad. It was -2 when we woke up this morning. So yesterday was -4 Fahrenheit, by the way. I think we looked it up that -2 was like -12 Celsius or something like that. Yeah, it's one of those situations. Yeah, I keep drinks in the garage and they're all freezing. Go out there and grab a pop for the kiddo, frozen. Went out there to grab a sparkling water for myself, half frozen. Like, oh, okay, well, gonna have to start keeping those inside or something, maybe. -2s. Supposed to be Tupac, but with a 7 at the start. Nice. Someone looked it up and said that -2 was -12, but yeah, I just took their word on it. I did not fact check them on that at all. Sorry, light just turned on randomly and I didn't see anybody. What's up, kiddo? Okay. Got a special guest hanging out. What? For the stream? Oh. You're definitely special to me, babe. Anyway. It's minus 40 in Canada right now, Feeble says. What? And that's Celsius too, though. So minus 40 is probably like minus 20 or something. Trying to think, trying to calculate. No, it's got to be less than that. Minus 30. I don't know. I always forget. I don't, it's so hard for me to remember the way Celsius, Fahrenheit in my head. Can't do it. Can't do it. Too hard. Undead Arrow says it's 10 right now in Ohio. Yeah, it's the same it is here in Michigan. So it's just a tad colder earlier. Sun came out, warmed everything up a little bit. It's supposed to be cold for a while now for us too. I think it's supposed to maybe get up in the 20s, which would be like slightly negative Celsius wise. Professor Moist over on Twitch said Fahrenheit is nuts to me. It's a little bit unintuitive. We'll call it that. Celsius, I will admit, is more intuitive. It's easier to, like, 100 boiling, 0 freezing. That's all you need to know. Uh-oh. I haven't thought about it in a while. Maybe I shouldn't say this because it makes me sound like an idiot. I forgot what boiling is in freedom units. Is it 320 or something? Oh no, I haven't thought of. I've never. You know, I don't need to know what the actual number is ever, so now I don't remember. Oh boy, I'm an idiot. 212. Okay, I was like, wait a second, what is it? I just go through life all day, every day, never thinking about what temperature the water is when it starts to boil. I'm gonna be honest, I just do. Slipped my mind. Come on, guys. You guys gotta be honest. You guys out there, you fellas. Trust me, some of you guys out there are thinking, I forgot what it was too, but nobody can hear me say it right now. Right? Maybe. I don't know. I'm 212 freedoms to boil water. Okay, gotcha. I do know that 32 is freezing though, so I didn't forget everything. If you're at the right air pressure, says Atomic. Yeah, if you want to get technical. It's actually only 210 degrees if you're in Denver. Celsius is non-intuitive, coming from a Canadian, 0 Fahrenheit, pretty cold, 100 Fahrenheit, pretty hot. Yeah, it's a much different range. You just kind of got to get it like in your head or whatever that like, so what is, what is like 75 degrees in Celsius? That must be like 35 degrees or something, right? So you're like, ooh, man, it's real nice outside. It's a nice 35-degree day to go golfing. 24, 25, what some people are saying on Twitch. 23. Gotcha, okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you were just born into it, it would seem a lot different, but... oh, Britton Fitzgerald come through with a $5 super chat. First ever super. Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Ooh, my man, you legend. Ooh. Let the lady read that off. Protecting a Zod for me today. I would love it. Love it. I need to get some hydration going here. If you have enough MF, you can boil water. Nice. Yeah, Dina, this is a science class. That's what I'm talking about. Multiply by 5/9. That sounds like too much work. I just won't worry about it. That sounds like way too much work. My Gar says happy for the Lions. Yo, thank you so much. Boy, it is super cool having a team that won a playoff game, that wins
Britton
sometimes.
Fitzgerald donated $4.99 through Super Chat. I'm predicting a Zod rune today for you, Red Heart.
Red Heart. Thank you so much once again, Britton Fitzgerald. I'm gonna stand my desk up real quick. Get the legs, get the legs, ooh. Stretch it out a little bit. Ooh, man, yeah. There we go. Then I need to get I always put my shoes. I got some house shoes I wear, help on the feet. All right, there we go. Let's bring her up a little bit. All right, we got her up. What a boss. Better believe it. It's up a little bit. Grandpa is jacked. I'm not Grandpa yet. Come on. This guy. Don Bag says, as a European, Fahrenheit's the only imperial unit that makes sense. Yeah, it is kind of annoying, and that's why a lot of companies, a lot of factories in the United States, they don't even use imperial. They all use metric. Because it's just so much easier, right? Just everything is a multiple of 10 and just, makes more sense. Everything else is like, this measurement's based off the size of a particular prince's foot. And you're like, okay, cool. This measurement's based off of the distance of the length of one of King Edward's the 72nd's finger length or something. That's why it's in it. I'm like, oh my God. You people. All right, we got Worldstone Keep here. I was thinking, let me just go grab it. I think I'm gonna need it. I might just throw it on for safety wise when we go down here. Throw on my wisp. Aura Die says, hey, welcome in. Stone of Jordan. Got multiple wisps. Let's see, what do we got here? 12 and 17 absorb. This other one's way better. 17 absorb or 20 magic find. Who you guys got for this year's Super Bowl if you had to guess? Boy, I don't know, man. It's so I'm not good at predictions, I guess, huh? What's up? Like another hour. All right, babe. Mike says 49ers Ravens. Yeah, I'll whoa. God. Let's go. Boy, see, this is a problem right here. Am I right? Of terrorized Worldstone Keep. I need to get my lightning res. My lightning res isn't capped out either, because let me just go back and get a ring that'll at least get it to 75 on the lightning, and we'll just take some skills off. And do I have any around here? Of course I don't. Wisp and well, I just threw my wisp on, so my lightning res isn't quite capped. So I guess I'll go ahead and do it. See what I got down here. You can throw it in the garbage. I just used it for when I was painting your dresser. To move some stuff around so I didn't get my finger painty. Any garbage you want to throw it in. All under here. You're too short to be in the camera anyways. Oh, wow. Why didn't you guys tell me my camera's all jacked up? I gotta lower it down a little bit. My bad. Fellas. At least I noticed this time, huh? Walter, welcome in. Yo. So we'll just get it capped out here and we'll see how we're gonna lose some skills. Whatever. See what's up. Yeah, come on, chat. The one thing I know is it's definitely not my fault. Stones keep is scary. Yeah, especially when there's souls. I mean, I might as well just not run the ones that have souls in it, to be perfectly honest. Like, I might as well just throw the SOJs on, and if there's souls here, I'll just, like, leave. Just not worth the effort, to be perfectly honest, in my opinion. Axis, good job for the Lions there. Yeah, super happy about that. Super Bowl contending Lions. We're probably gonna win it for sure. So that's pretty sick. Bills 10 by 10 plus. I mean, you'd have to think so. What's it looking like in Buffalo? It's got to be like -20 tonight, huh? Got to be like real cold there in Buffalo, huh? Here we go. Stormcasters is what you're looking for down here. Got the rune drop chance extra. Still no loot filter. There's not an official loot filter. You can get some now for single player, but I don't know. I was kind of like debating essentially, and I kind of decided not to. If I was starting a Holy Grail right now, I would get a loot filter. Considering I need one item, like if I was starting a Holy Grail today, I would get like 3 different mods that would give me like unlimited stat. Oh, my bad. I was talking over your thing. It popped in. I didn't hear it. I don't know what happened there. But subscribe tier 1. Subscribe for 3 months of tier 1 subscription over on Twitch. Thank you so much. And I'll read it off there again because I didn't realize I was talking over the lady. I don't know what happened there with the volume on it, but Craffle Garla, tough to pronounce, but 3 months and keep slaying. Thank you so much, you legend. Appreciate you. Bring on Tampa Bay. They stink. Yeah, we'll see. I would have to say they got to be, Tampa Bay's got to be one of the weaker teams in the playoffs, but you never know, right? Any given Sunday, they could come out and do some work, so we will see. Rashad White, but a revelation there, huh? Tons of work for him. The one league I won the championship, I had Rashad White on. He was got so much work this season, late round pick, so. Chroma Quinn, yo, thank you so much for the super chat. Can you gift me a membership? It doesn't work. Yeah, I don't know why you couldn't, why you wouldn't be able to get memberships. Thank you so much for the $6.99 Canadian. You slayer. That's strange. That's strange that it won't work for you. What's going on over here? Oh, well, that would be. Jeez, I'm running around down here with no battle orders up, like a silly goose. Would I rather see the Lions face the Eagles or Tampa Bay? Oh, well, yeah. If those are the options, definitely Tampa Bay. Oh, the Eagles are kind of floundering a little bit, though, aren't they? Like, coming into the end of the season? But, I mean, you'd have to think, even with that being the case, I feel like you still would want to play Tampa Bay over. Yeah. So, Wicked Ball, welcome in over on Twitch. Yeah, let's go over here a little bit. All right.
ChromaQuinn47 donated $6 Canadian through Super Chat. Can you give me a membership? Lol, it doesn't work.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention this too. But yeah, you can't, if anyone does gift memberships, you can't pick who they go to. And that, like, includes me. I don't know why they did it that way. But yeah, on YouTube, you can't pick and choose who you gift memberships to. So unfortunately, I couldn't do that even if I, you know, so. Unfortunately. That was easy. I might, you know what I might do? Maybe I'll just go stick those SOJs back on. Because I don't think it even matters. And if they're souls, I'm just going to say forget about it. I'd rather have the extra damage. You get the skills, so your life will be a little higher too. So, let's rock that. Wow, I used so many potions going through the cat sanctuary. Holy moly. Probably used like 30 potions. Mike says either way, I see the Lions winning the next game and the one after that. Oh yeah? Wouldn't that be them making it to the Super Bowl then? I forget how many rounds there are left, whatever, but I mean, I hope so. Go 49ers, Innate Ocho, I think. Sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. 49ers are good. They're definitely good, no doubt. It's a good overall team. Solid quarterback, best running back in the game. Some really good couple wide receivers, good tight end, yeah. Good defense. San Francisco, man, good team. All right, terrorize Bale. Go Niners, hit him with the band hammer. Ooh. Nah, it's all good. Ah. The mana leaves me. No good. Snow Pro, what's going on? Lions conflict me so hard. I'm super stoked they won, but I had them for 300 at -3. Nice. Had them throw 300 on the money line. 4 minutes left to make it back $60. Go Lions, but cover next time. Nice. Good old gambling. At least they won. Right. Souls, not worth dealing with. I'm out. I'm over it. Watch, they're gonna be souls every time now. Oop, what am I doing? Wrong weapon out. Gonna make it a problem. Yeah, I like the little soul killers. There you go. They're super weak. Take them out super easy. Oh, Sunder Charm. Can't believe I found one, fellas. Can't believe I found one. Ooh. Anti-perfect. Anti-perfect cold Sunday. Anti-perfect cold Sunday. Hard pass on that one. Dang it. The wrong weapon out again. Oh, Mike R coming in with 3 months of Slayership.
Lions win brings on the blessed RNG. Get after it.
Appreciate you, Mike R, for 3 months of Slayership. You demand, you demand. Good old Lions win. Man, Lions are so sick. Mo Loco, yeah, that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. The servers are down. I kind of play so much single player, but yeah, it looks like they're down. I couldn't get on. Other people had said that. Someone said, and I cannot confirm, someone said that they were on PS5 and the servers were working, so not sure. Not sure what's going on. I haven't heard nothing. I haven't seen nothing, so did I get this all good enough for me? Oh, I was trying to see what you had there. It was old phone. Oh. What? Okay, am I invincible? Around a corner? Thanks. Moloka, yeah, you say maintenance? It could be. I really have no idea. I have absolutely no idea why the D2 servers are down. Jiu-Jitsu said it's 15 in Buffalo, but feels like 0. Really, 15. So it's colder here than it is in Buffalo. Usually Buffalo's colder and stuff. Huh. Lidless. Oh! Definitely get... Let's see. That game's at 4:30 today, isn't it? Aww. I mean, I say that just because I gotta take my daughter to dance class here. So I'm gonna miss a bunch of the game. You wanna stay home and watch football instead? Okay, well. Sorry, babe. You gotta go to dance. We paid for it. $69 degrees in Tampa. I mean, that's warmer. So I'm guessing everybody has winter coats on there? Okay. Okay. Champion dolls everywhere. Let's just go ahead and full rejuve that one. I want to take them on, though, because I'm a man. I ain't scared. I'm softcore. Hardcore, you'd be leaving, right? Yeah, Randy says it's freezing. 70 degrees, it's freezing here. Ooh. All right, let's see how they clean out the throne room. How many we got in here? Give me the stairs. I want the high ground. Guaranteed to help you out. Does it still shake when declose spawns if you turn off camera shake? I don't believe so, no. I definitely, that's the very first thing I did. Almost the first thing anyways. When D2R came out, I was like, you can turn off camera shake? Oh, geez, thank God. Alan Short said on Xbox, still down. So, okay, interesting. Good to know. Well, the Summon Necro Guide, so strong, unstoppable, players 8. Thanks again. Yeah, I could definitely clear players 8. A lot of people say they don't like it that high at players count. I usually just rock it on players 3, but I'm incredibly lazy, so. But yeah, it definitely can clear players 8 cast without any real struggle. For sure. It is definitely one of my favorite builds, so glad it worked out for you, glad you like it, and all that good stuff. Rambled Myths, legendary. You'd still like it to shake if you spawned. Well, you can always leave camera shake on, I guess, huh? I just can't, I do not like the camera shake, personally. I should probably, maybe I'll just, I don't know. Maybe I should just go player 7 and just farm. I could just run this instead of doing the whole way. Anything hide in here? Nope. What level am I? 97. 97. Mike Gar said, finally got Annie after a year and a half. Congratulations. Glad you got your Annie. I sit back. Gotta find a good spot. Just out of reach of him mana burning you. Cleaver, not ethereal. Ogriax, not ethereal either. Jared's Stone. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do some battle runs here. I don't feel like clearing the whole war. What's your favorite merc name? Agnostis. Egonist. I pronounced that wrong. My apologies. Favorite merc name. Now you said merc, you didn't say Act 2 mercenary. My favorite is Bob. Isn't there a merc over here just named Bob? Like, there's so many names here. There's some of them that are just completely normal names. I think there's one that's just named Bob. Could be wrong. That's my favorite. The struggle from trying to loot Bale, right? Hit at player 7. Maybe I'll just, I don't know. We'll see what we come across down here. Well, these guys are super slow. Kill speed almost the same anyways. These guys are slow to kill with lightning here, so maybe. Merc can handle them, no problem though. We'll just keep blasting. It's always a good idea if you ever have any problems, just keep blasting. Those guys are annoying. Okay. Ghosts. Maybe we'll do that, huh? Maybe we'll clear this one. Maybe if I see an area that's particularly juicy, we'll go after it. Like this one's ghosts. Ghosts are slow and weak, and can give you them runes, right? Wow. Beat up my mercenary there. Blaine Cheney, yo, welcome in, yo. Floria says, I see. Is that the favorite merc there? Act 1 mercenary. Yeah, when you're talking about the Bale kill from before, I was totally enraged for the mana burn. I did see that. I was hoping I was far enough away, and then he mana burned me one time, took half my mana there from that last Bale kill. Hold up, wait a minute. Mercenary getting beat up. What's going on? But then I was like, well, maybe I'll just kill him before he tries to zap me again. And that's indeed what happened. So I'm cool with it. Boy, everything's undead down here, so he's not leeching anything. Fortunate, but yeah, maybe we'll give him a potion, huh? There's healing potions that drop literally everywhere, so. Alright. Burns way further than the spell animation. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess it's one of those things I never really paid attention to, so not sure if I knew that or not before ever, but makes sense. When I think about being mana burned in the past, I feel like maybe I was aware of that. Let's clear the thing out here. Hopefully they switch to players 1 inside the throne room, huh? Oh my gosh. Forget about it. Forget it. Not worth it. Don't feel like stressing over it. Caddish, welcome in over on Twitch. I actually do not know what's going on with the servers. Nope. Let me take a look here real quick. Maybe I can find something about the servers. Give me one quick second. Gonna do some sleuthing. I don't see anything where I first looked here. I don't really see nothing. Maybe I could ask somebody. Nope, don't see nothing about why they're down. Here, let me actually, maybe I could post anything in here. So is it, let me double check here real quick before I send this message, because I just want to make sure. Put in an official message here, so. Oopsie. Okay, got in the right space. Okay, so there we go. No, I was putting in a message asking some questions about the D2R servers to some how do I word this? Sources I have to see what was going on. I just figured you guys would want to see. Look at how good this is. That's what I figured. That amazing bald head. Ine Ocho says he's online, it's working fine. So interesting, because there's like a ton of people all saying maybe everybody just has to log out and log back in or something like that. Maybe they did something to like try to get rid of botting or something. Stop, forget that guy. Here, let me go ahead and try it. Actually, I'll hop out of here and I'll log back in. Maybe they did something with that. And we'll see. I'll test it out and see if it works for everybody. I'll completely log out of my BattleNet, and then I'll log back in. Yeah, Smulp said PS5 right now wouldn't work. So yeah, Ine Ocho is the only one that said he's been able to play. You and one other person said they were on PS5 and it was working fine. But on Xbox, people have said it wasn't working. It won't work for me right now, so. Gorilla Havoc says botting wild, right? So. That's what I wasn't sure if it could be regional, it could be, I don't know anything about what's going on with the servers being down, but. So I just logged out of my BattleNet completely and logged back in, so couldn't connect the server. So yeah, so there's something going on. Some people said they're online playing trap right now, so crazy. I would assume you're not. I would assume that's not made up. No reason to make something up like that, I would say. Don't think they're gonna get rid of botting. I mean, they do it every once in a while, right? It was kind of a conspiracy theory that, excuse me, every like 6 months they would go through and ban the bots, or ban the bots' accounts and like their game, essentially, their authentication key, so that the botters would have to buy new copies. Like that's how they kept making money off of Diablo 2 back in the day, allegedly. That was a conspiracy theory. Whether how true it was. But yeah. Yeah, we'll go through and clear out this map maybe. While these ghosts around. Ine Ocho said he's West Coast server working fine, so gotcha. Yeah, maybe I could try doing something like that. I could go in and change the server and maybe see if it would work. Maybe I'll do that after this run if it's still not working. We'll test around a little bit, huh? Maybe I could go play with like 700 ping. Some other server. Been playing D4 lately, says Caddish. Then got back to D2. Feels like home, dude. Not sure want to play D4 anymore. Yeah, I'm probably not playing D4 anymore, to be honest. Unless, I don't know, I'll probably play a reset or a new season or whatever you call it, maybe, or something like that, but I don't know, I'm definitely not. And I'm probably done with the, I was switching everything over to Diablo 4 channel. I was kind of at a point where I didn't know what I was going to do. I think I'm not going to do any more D4 content ever again. Like, I think I'm just done with that. And I think I'm going to take that channel and I'm going to, I think I'm going to switch it to a GeoGuessr channel, to be honest. I think that's what I'm going to do. Because I actually enjoy GeoGuessr and like, learning more, and like I feel like there's videos I could make that would be entertaining. I would enjoy making them. They wouldn't be too difficult to make, and I would enjoy doing it. So, and you know, who knows? I guess if it ever go anywhere. But yeah. Saffron says Asian doesn't work either. Euro doesn't not work. No, so interesting. Felix, good night. Peace out. Peace out. PS4 is down, Perma Pro. A lot of words mixed together there. Trying to pronounce some of the names once in a while. It gets tough here. Did we see how much they're charging for expansions? I didn't think they announced it yet. There was just a questionnaire that had, you know, that I'm aware of. Could be wrong. Haven't seen nothing yet for sure, but that they were asking for the Diablo 4 expansions, you know, would you pay this much? Would you pay that much? Kind of thing. But yeah, would you pay $100 for a D4 expansion? You need that, Bugs Bunny meme where it's like, no. Yeah, I feel like if they did a $100 expansion, that would be the end of Diablo 4, because they already said they're gonna do something like yearly expansions. So you're gonna be paying $100 a year. Come on. I mean, I know that's like $8 a month or something, but I mean, you can't charge more for the expansion than you do for the game, right? I mean, you can, I guess, but from Texas, Detroit's good enough for you and Jared Goff. Yeah, Jared. I mean, the way that's worded, I'm not sure if that's a compliment or not. But Detroit is good enough for you and Jared Goff. I mean, I think Detroit's pretty good. I'll take that as worded as a compliment. I'm not 100% sure the way it's worded, but. Oops. Oh, gotta watch my Merc here. Make sure he's not getting ripped. Okay. Made it. Gorilla says people already have a lot of subscriptions. Don't think they'd want to pay $8 on top of it. Yeah, I think people would be more likely to pay $8 a month. And I didn't do the math here. What is 100 divided by 12? I don't. But I think people are more likely to pay $8 a month than. Oh, I should have switched this to Players 3 because it's pointless to do fail on Players 7 here. But people are more likely to pay $8 a month than they are to pay $100 a year, I feel. Oh man, I might as well just leave again. Oh well. No way it was $100. That was just clickbait. Could be. Sunday off of bail. It must be perfect. I mean, they literally did send out the questionnaire asking that, but they always have one that's like a upper end just to see, because it was like 40 for the expansion. It was like, forget the ones on there, but it was something like 40, 70, 100 or something like that for the expansions. But I mean, that's still saying that on the low end they're going to be charging at least 40 for an expansion. I mean, I don't know. You know, it's so, I don't know. I don't know. I don't like spending money personally, so it's hard for me to, you know. Saffron says there's no way they'd do a sub monetization model with how many people quit after the first month. Maybe. Maybe. Cody Biv said expansion is gonna be free for him. He's gonna get it for his birthday. Uh-oh. Souls. Skip this level. Skip it. This one's got ghosts again that are real fast. Real quick. This area's... Oh! I was about to say this area is too dangerous. Maybe, fellas, it's just dangerous enough. Just dangerous enough, huh? Check out the Grand Charm, too, first, huh? Max 30 on Lightning. Don't really need that. Kind of interesting. But that is a fat, thick dimensional shard right there. Ooh. I don't remember at all how this rolls, really. Cold damage, I think, is different. Let me Google machine it real quick, but still, super happy about that. Saffron says, I need this, by the way. I need it. I'm happy about it. This is probably my third or fourth one now, but so cool. Ooh. So that's a big find. Uh-oh. Getting zapped here. Let's hop back to town. I don't know. Someone said 15 to 30 on the cold there. So let's just go... D2R Death Fathom. I believe you, but yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it up real quick and I can just see exactly. Yeah, just the cold. I mean, up to 40 on both the resistances too, so. Excuse me. So up to 40 on the resistances, which I mean, on levels of importance, probably not the most important, but not a bad roll. I'll have to compare it to the one I got and see what's up. Walter said his rolled 18. 18. Nice. Okay, all right. So I got one over here. I must have put it on my caster mule or whatever. So we'll stick that right there. I'm happy about that. Nice rare item. So sick. Harrison K up here a minute ago said, Pack is back and the Lions are good. Might be seeing each other in the NFC Championship. Boy, that'd be wild. I would say that would be unexpected, but not out of the realm of possibility, I guess. Edge bow. Got you. Oop, oop. Clicked wrong like 7 times in a row. I think I'm gonna take off this chain lighting. I'm getting annoyed by it already. I was using it for something the other day. Generally, I like the lightning more than chain lightning, but I forget I was doing something that was super weak, and chain lightning was even one-shotting everything, so I was like, eh, might as well. On Bale, just players 3 max, not players 8. Yeah, I'm pretty positive, unless I am misremembering. Bale's experience and drops are capped at players 3 difficulty for some reason. So he just gets harder on higher players counts. If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember if it was the experience and the drops. It might just be the drops are capped at players 3 for Bale. I thought it was both though. Hard to remember everything, you know? Plus stuffing all these GeoGuessr facts into my brain too. Worldstone Keeper just Throne. It's just Bale specifically that I'm speaking on here. I'm not talking about like entire areas or anything. Okay, let's just go ahead and... Ouch. You get up here. It's definitely experience, Smolp said. Gotcha. Let's just switch it right now. Forget it. Forget these guys. I don't care. Clear the throne room. The damage on Chain Lightning's fine. It's usually the mana. It was kind of both because well, I mean it was working fine, but yeah, you are right. The mana is probably more prohibitive. Chain Lightning, 14,000 damage, and Lightning is 40,000. So yeah, I mean, but it does kind of chain. You know, it chains around obviously, as hence the name insinuates. So you do get that. Maybe I'll go ahead and use my battle orders. Actually, huh? Might be a smart thing to do. Sacred armor, white. There are no super mana, super healing potions. Lame. All time. No good. Actually, I want this player 7 switch to players 3 after. I don't know why why am I playing this way? My first time playing. Yeah, Rains. For some reason, the servers are down. We're not really sure why. I haven't been able to figure out why. So yeah, not sure what's up. It's still down. Yeah, that's the understanding. Yeah. Oop. Thought I was too far away for that guy to reach me. Hey. Ogre gauntlets. Anything ogre we love. We love. Boy, I'm so glad those... I'm afraid one of these times I'll pick up something like this and it'll be 220 Javas and I'll be like... No good. But, fortunately, it is not. Any games I'm looking at this year getting? And we'll skip that, whatever. Not really. You know, I'm kind of a person who sticks to one game a lot, so hence the YouTube channel, I guess, huh? I don't really know what's necessarily coming out this year either, so I mean beyond like everyone talks about Path of Exile and like some other stuff, but oh, thought I threw that out. there's only a few franchises I play, and I don't know. Guess I'm just not much for trying out a bunch of new stuff. I don't like paying games for money and then not liking them or whatever. So 3:44. Not till later. What do you mean? Okay, I'm gonna stop streaming in a little bit, okay? Daughter's talking to me, by the way, anyone who was wondering. But yeah, and then we'll get dinner and dance and all that good stuff, right? Kids these days, am I right? What? She did not like that I just said that. Still gonna play GTA 6? I mean, I did like the Grand Theft Auto games, but I don't know. I mean, there's other things that calculate in it too. Obviously, I do this for a living, so. And the YouTube algorithm, the way it works, anyone who's unaware, like, it really hates when you play a new game. Or like if you make videos about a different game or stream a different game on your channel, hates it. Hate. Ooh. Korun. Well, the only game I plan on playing maybe is some GeoGuessr. It was Sandor. We're at about 280 on the Magic Findish. Anyone know when the new ladder is? Very popular question. Most people guess the middle of February, but that's just our best guess. No one knows for sure, as far as I'm aware. Ooh. Great telly stomp right there. Man, it's crazy how much less mana regular lightning uses as opposed to chain lightning. Crazy. Not to mention you static, and then one shot. Everything. I did almost get this bar today, though. That's kind of cool, huh? Yeah, let's jump over here. Oops. No problem, Surf Shop. No problem. CB good for bail too. Charge bolt. There you go. Yeah. I can never get them all to like hit simultaneously. Like I can never get them to shotgun right, so that's why I don't really use them. But we'll try them this time. We'll try them. Oh, that's not throwing. We'll try it this next run and see if I can get it to hit right. Not to mention you gotta like get right up there and hug them to get them to work. So, yeah, too many words in the way. Can't see where I'm shooting. Oh boy, he just got melted. Just melted. Poor guy. Rumor for runes on season 3 at D4. So the season after the next season? Could be. I mean, I assumed that the runes were going to come, just the things that they had said, and, you know. What? I thought I took them all out. What'd you just break? What'd you just drop? I don't know what this is. Oh, there was a Lego hitting the ground. Okay. Gotcha. Maroon Bond, what's up? Yo, yo, yo. Yeah, I mean, I know Telly stomped bail or whatever, but yeah, even when I was doing it on Diablo, it wasn't like, just wouldn't hit. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I was not paying attention at all. I thought that was the final wave. I just, brain not working. It's not going to stay up there, kiddo. So we all ready. Okay. Surprise ladder reset you heard today? Boy, that'd be something, huh? I can see, like, so much of it misses. If you can get the right, you know, like much of life, if you can get the right angle, then it works out, but 3 uniques. If you know what I mean, fellas. And ladies. Cody Biv said, confirmed by Blizzard. New ladder won't start till people stop asking about it. Confirmed by Cody Biv. I cannot confirm nor deny that, so... yeah, we'll leave it up, whatever. Souls. Hard pass, we'll skip this level. Not worth it. We'll just leave it on players 3. I don't feel like changing it. Too much work to type something else. Ugh, gross. Like what? I guess. Do I PvP sometimes? Essentially never. Essentially never. For most of the time I've had my channel, I've been kind of like holy grailing and stuff. Kind of just magic finding with different builds, meme builds, this build, that build, great builds, not good builds. That's kind of my go-to. Maybe one day, but not today. Wish I would try PvP. I mean, watching me get wrecked in PvP would be that fun. You're like, yes, it would. Yep, we want to see you suck. One day. Do MF like a god though? I mean, I'm all right. You gotta be kind of at least all right if that's like all you do. So I have a good time doing it, and then of course while I'm magic finding, I can slay monsters and keep up with chat and read stuff. So just have Cooley teach you. I mean, that's one way. If I did something PvP wise, that's something I might get a hold of him and ask if he wants to do a little work together or something like that, maybe. He seems to be the most PvP content creator out there, essentially, right? So Good old bloodletter. I remember having a bloodletter. It's kind of a story. I love bringing up the old stories, but having a bloodletter back in the day on my barbarian. And look at all these skills to whirlwind. This thing is sick. I remember thinking that when I was a kid. Well, I was like 14 or something probably. Yeah, we'll change the wave to 7, sure. Get a little bit more experience, maybe, huh? Did I get everybody? Oh, I did not. Did not. Did not. I have the skill for PvP, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't know. You by skill, you mean like the muscle memory of the keys and stuff, I guess. Maybe. Some of the weapons used to be good till grief. Yeah, I mean, kinda. Definitely there was different options back in the day. Free synergies and stuff, and before all the rune words, yeah. JS says, whoa, don't see this every day. Fill in the World Stone Keep. Yeah, and you don't, right? Figured I'd, you know, instead of skipping it all the time, maybe I would actually stop and do it this time. But I heard a, ooh, Sunday. Oh my gosh. A Sunder Charm, fellas. A Sunder Charm. No good. Oh, Audio Engraver. Subscribe with a Twitch Prime sub. Ooh, 3 months. Thank you so much for 3 months of Twitch Prime sub. Giving me some of those Bezos subscriptions. Ooh. Appreciate you, Audio Engraver. No good. Barbosa says, ooh, that's a problem. Can't stop finding Zod runes. Needs a cham though. Can't find it. Struggle's real. The struggle is real. Sorry about your luck finding all these Zods, my man. Zap, 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 zap. From a distance. Eat Nax. Definitely not at Nax. 100% eat Nax. Oh, it only 4 skills, unfortunately. But I got enough 5 skillers at this point, but semi-rare one. Maybe if it had 5 on it, maybe we'd talk about it, but let's see, looking at the time. Yeah, looking at the time here, I'm gonna have to hop off, fellas. I don't know if you heard me chatting with my daughter or whatever, but I gotta take her to dance later, and I gotta get dinner going, and all kinds of little stuff. So unfortunately, this is gonna have to be goodbye for me. Go Lions. Ooh, Lions. Detroit Lions. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hopefully your football team won this weekend as well, whoever out there watching football, or maybe you guys had a bye. But gonna have to take off, so appreciate y'all joining me. We had between Twitch and YouTube over 200 people. Pretty cool. 64 over on Twitch, 140 here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. 190 likes. Appreciate you. Wish I could stick around and play some more, hang out with you guys, but gotta take off. Family calls, family matters, you know what I'm saying? So who we raiding? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really think about it. I wasn't really, I don't know who's on and stuff right now, but don't think I'm gonna send out a raid today, Sasquatch. I gotta hop off. I don't, you know, look around for that kind of thing, but appreciate y'all joining me. Thank you anyone who supported the channel today. Memberships, super chats, makes, really, I say it all the time and I mean every word of it. Y'all are honestly the ones make it possible for me to keep streaming and making videos on this channel. So as always, I'm eternally grateful. Peace out, fellas. I don't want you to forget. Don't forget before you go. Keep slaying. Ooh, moments. Peace out, fellas. I'll have a couple of videos for you tomorrow, and I'll be streaming probably